Detective Jameson sat at his desk, sipping his cold coffee, staring at the file of the murder of Richard Langley. The wealthy businessman had been found dead in his mansion, with no signs of forced entry or struggle. Jameson delved deeply into the investigation and discovered that Richard had many enemies. His business partner, Emily, had a heated argument with him over the company's direction. The maid, Rachel, was found to have a mysterious past, and her whereabouts during the time of the murder were uncertain. The butler, Henry, who had been in the family service for decades, had a secret grudge because of a long-forgotten injustice. The more Jameson uncovered, the more tangled the web of motives became. Emily was ambitious, craving control over the business. Rachel, with her enigmatic past, seemed to be hiding more than she was revealing. Henry, despite his composed demeanor, appeared to have the most to gain from Richard's sudden demise. Jameson's investigation led him to an unlikely twist. An old business contract, buried deep in Langley's office, revealed that Richard had plans to sell the company, effectively cutting out Emily, which would leave her penniless and seeking revenge. Meanwhile, a hidden letter from Rachel's past exposed that she had been blackmailed by Langley for years, giving her a motive to end his life. However, the real turning point came when Jameson discovered an insurance policy. Richard had recently changed the beneficiary to his butler, Henry. It seemed like a clear motive, but something didn't add up. Henry had reported the crime much sooner than he could have logically known about the murder, raising suspicions about how he knew Richard was dead. In a climactic confrontation, Jameson gathered all suspects in Langley's study. He revealed that the security system's footage, which had oddly been missing, had been secretly recorded by Richard himself as a precaution against threats. It showed Rachel entering the study at the time of Richard's death. As the truth unfolded, it was revealed that while Rachel was indeed present, it was actually Emily, cloaked under disguise, who had poisoned Richard's drink during a meeting a day earlier. Rachel's presence was purely coincidental, having been summoned by Richard before his death. In the end, Emily confessed, driven by desperation and greed. Rachel was cleared of suspicion, but the event left a scar on her conscience. The case was closed, and Jameson sighed with relief, knowing justice had been served but aware of the human suffering behind such crimes. The wealthy businessman had been found dead in his mansion,